Hey everybody, this is the fucking thing for fuck it. Cause fuck it. Cause I say so. You go, you pull out your penis or your vagina and you just fuck it. And that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna fucking fuck it the best you fucking know how to. God damn it. Alright, so this is RandyLand Volume. I don't give a shit anymore. I'll figure it out next time when I get ready to upload it or whatever. Well, I've been wanting to really get this thing going for a while now since I now have a webcam, and I don't know, like I didn't want to just start it out of nowhere just because I got the webcam. Like I didn't want it to feel forced, but an incident happened today that made it to where I I have to make a fucking video. The perfect thing happened today, and it was the most horrifying thing I have ever seen. It was also the greatest thing that could have happened to me today or ever. It was fucking amazing and horrifying. It was like both ends of the spectrum collapsed and like forced together and made one. Like they fucking became one today because of just the amazing fucking thing that happened. Okay, look. So my day started out with hold on. Now I know it's probably a little weird to not pause the video, but I can't. Or at least I don't know how to with this fucking thing. So I'm just gonna keep fucking recording and get my goddamn glass of milk, and you fuckers are just gonna have to stand there. All right. Now back to what I was saying. Um, I was at a Chinese buffet today to get some food. My girlfriend and we were just hanging out, having a good time, eating some food, whatever, and then I have to shit like I always do when I go to a Chinese buffet. And it's not like it's just a Chinese buffet. It's called Chinese buffet. It's fucking right there, simple as shit. But I don't really eat the Chinese food. And it's not like I eat the American versions of Chinese food. I eat chicken tenders. That's what I do. I go there and I get a fucking plate or plates. It's a buffet. Plates full of fucking chicken tenders and ketchup. Sometimes I'll get like some chili sauce in there to add some spice to it. And I'll just get chicken tenders and ice cream. That's like all I fucking eat there is chicken tenders and ice cream. Well, I had to shit, like I always do, and I went to the bathroom. It's a tiny little fucking dirty thing anyways, when shit's fucking carved into the stall, This person sucks dick, and this is their number, and then I hate blacks and Jews, and then the other one's like, I like ICP, and then someone goes, you're fucking retarded. And you have to understand that's a very important distinction. Like, it's like, he didn't point out the racism as being fucking stupid, which it is. Like the whole fucking hate thing on it's fucking stupid. But what really pushed the fucking buttons for that guy was the fucking whoop whoop ICP shit, and he's like, you guys are fucking retarded. I had an arrow going up to the fucking thing. It was amazing. Other than that, alright, so I go in to take a shit, and I look down on the floor, and there's about 3 or 4 huge loogies on the fucking floor. Like someone just like, oh, I'm gonna take a piss. Puh! Puh! Like, how often do you have to spit? Like, was it like 3 people in a row where they were just like, I'm coming in, I'm gonna take a piss, hawk a loogie on the floor. And then another person comes in, I'm gonna take a piss, hawk a loogie on the floor. Like, did they just see a loogie and goes, you know what? I wonder if I'll spit a bigger loogie than that guy, and then spit on the fucking floor. And the crazy thing is, like, you could smell it, like the iron and the mucus and the phlegm and whatever, because it was fucking, like, they fucking really, like, almost hocked up a lung. The fucking huge ass pieces of mucus on the floor. That wasn't it. All right, I want you to think that was for. Oh my God, spit on the floor. Ugh, ruined my day. No, that wasn't it. But it did deter me from taking a shit there. So I'm like, I'm not gonna take a shit here because I'm not gonna deal with the smell, and I'm not gonna fucking just look at loogies while I'm trying to take a shit. I don't know why I was distracted. So I'm like, I'm not shitting in this bathroom. So I go sit down. I explain to my girlfriend, about the fucking loogies. There must have been a bunch of guys in a row fucking hopping loogies on the floor. And then I run into one of my old friends, and sat on my lap and proceeded to lick my face, which tends to happen when you have the friends that I do, and also tends to happen when you have a friend like me, because shit like that is bound to happen. You're with me, my friends. Eventually, either you're going to get punched in the asshole or you're going to get your face fucking licked. That's just how it goes. Sadly, I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it by any means. I'm just saying, that's what happened. Like a whole but it was weird because it's like the tongue covered my whole side of my face. It felt like it was like fucking 3 inches wide of tongue and just all the way up. I don't know. That's just what happens. But so that happened, and I was talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, well, we need to get out of here now because I have to shit. I have to shit bad. And I was, and then she's like, well, you know what? Let's go. And then she's like, well, we needed to pick up a couple things, so let's stop by Big Lots. And that is the best thing she could have done. It was amazing. Like, I'm so glad that she. You found him? Alright. I love you. Alright, so it's like the best thing she could have suggested ever. Like, that's like the number one thing she has said in a while. Not that she doesn't say great things all the time, because she does. She's incredibly smart and sharp-witted, but that was the best thing because we go to Big Lots and I go to the bathroom to try to take a shit. And I'm going there and I open the stall door. Hold on, sorry. It's just the image that's stuck in my head. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what laid in front of me inside that toilet was some toilet paper and the biggest shit I have ever seen in my entire life. I have seen some big shits. I've had a couple big shits. Nothing you or anyone you love or care about or know has ever shit anything the size of the shit I saw today. It was, okay, now if I could deal with me here, it was this long, and I bet you want to know how wide it was, don't you? You're thinking, oh, it's probably like that wide, oh, that's pretty bad, or maybe it's like that wide of a turd. If only he was so lucky. The fucking size of this man's turd was, and I want you to understand something, and I'm being 100% serious right now. I am not exaggerating at all. At all. This is what I fucking saw in the toilet. This big, this wide. Like, I'm trying to do it to where it's, like, accurate. Like, god damn it. This wide. It was this goddamn wide. I just hope that that's coming out accurately. There it is. There it is. It was, sorry, it's just with the hands. It was this goddamn wide. And this is how long, like, this is how wide it was. And then it was like this tall. Right there. That came out of a man's asshole today. I just saw it there. And I stood for I don't know how long looking at this goddamn thing. In both amazement and horror. It's the biggest shit. Like, I realized I pooped my entire life. I pooped, you pooped. This man shit. He shit. I will never refer to anything I do as shit anymore. Like, if I go to take a poop, I'm not going to say I'm going to go take a shit. Because I don't shit. I don't shit. I poop. That man shit. And the crazy thing is, there was no blood. There was no blood. To me, in my head, that could only mean one thing. He shits like this all the time. He shits like this, and now his butthole's just like a big thing of loose bubble gum, and it's just fucking hanging open. He just has a big gaping butthole all the time because all of his turds are like that. It was the fucking biggest thing I've seen in my entire life. Like, it has to be. I couldn't flush it. I couldn't flush the toilet. One, out of respect. And two, the hole, like, it was twice the size of the fucking hole of the toilet lid. Not the toilet. God damn it. Like, the hole, the fucking turd goes down. It was twice the fucking size of that. So there was no getting rid of it. I just had to leave it there. I just had to fucking leave it. And I go out, and I explain everything to my girlfriend, and she's freaked out like I am. Like, what the fuck? Because that is the only response you could have to something as crazy as that. You can try to play it off and be all nonchalant, but you're full of shit. Sorry. No. He was full of fucking shit. No, but you would be fucking lying. Because that is the only way you can respond to something like that. Alright, now, I go tell one of the ladies at Big Lots about the turd, about the shit, the log that was in the toilet. And it was just like, she wasn't old, but she was like older and just doing her job. Had no idea someone fucking destroyed the toilet. And I go up to her and I go, look, it seems that, now, I went in, it was like this when I went in there. It was not me, but I go into the bathroom, and there lies what I could only describe at the time as Lou Ferrigno's forearms. It was fucking ridiculous. I found a better analogy. You know when you have newspapers delivered to your doorstep, and they're in that orange plastic bag, and you know how it looks when you have the newspaper, like, double, like, folded over and shit, just laying in that bag? The length and the width of that newspaper in that state is exactly what that shit looked like. But at the time, I described it as Lou Ferrigno's forearms because those are fucking huge as well. And I say this to the lady, and she goes, "God damn it happened again!" Because apparently the man apparently it was the same guy last night. Because last night they had a shit that was really long and huge, but it wasn't quite as thick as this shit was. Like, it wasn't as thick, but they had to like take it out because they couldn't. I don't think they like removed it, like, which was honestly about like I don't know if you could lift it. It looked dense as hell. Like, it was just heavy. I'm surprised it didn't break the fucking porcelain because it was just like the way it looked. I'm sure they like beat the shit out of it with a plunger stick and like break apart and fucking flush it like 17 times. So apparently, this guy's like, I'm going to come into Big Lots and I'm going to break some fucking records because he has taken two huge, monstrous, fucking colossal size, fucking colossal category shits in that fucking toilet. Like I said later on, I'm not going to talk a whole lot about shit and poop stories. But this isn't one that really, like, it wasn't my shit. But this story needed to be told. Now, it was, like, I had nothing to say. Like, I didn't go, oh my god, what was that? Like, nothing. It was just shock and awe. I was just like, oh. The whole time, I'm sitting there looking at this shit. And, yeah, and I go back in there, I go, did you fucking, like, talk to the lady that works there, I go, did you see it? And she goes, yeah, that was fucking ridiculous, because, it fucking happened twice, and it makes me want to go back tomorrow. Just to see if he outdoes himself this time, like, there's something even more colossal in the toilet this time. Alright, well, I have to get off here because it's almost fucking 18 minutes long, and I didn't intend for it to be this way. Alright, so I'm going to get off here. I'm going to record one when the fuck ever I choose to. I don't give a shit. Alright, fucking bye, everybody.